What's up? Can you guys hear me? Please, someone comment if you can hear me or not. I fucking hope this is working. Alright. Sweet. Alright, I'm fucking knackered, so please bear with me. But I thought it would be a little bit easier to go live quickly. It won't be long. I do want to go to bed kind of soon. But I was just Dion, what's up? Hey Cody, Michael, Rhodey, Taylor, Cheyenne, Jean, Shane. That old I want my haka. Get fucked. Yeah, hello everybody. Yeah, thought it'd be just a bit easier to go live and have a bit of a yarn. I don't have a video to go up tonight because I haven't done anything since I've been back. Been trying to catch back up on sleep and rest and all of that. But yeah, Island Club, Big Screwface, Corey, g'day Joshua. Hope your teeth are fucking feeling better, brother. Oh, my Facebook's making loud noises. Hello, Stephanie. My Facebook needs to go off. I'm making loud noises. Yeah. When will you introduce your miss? I don't know. When she's ready, I guess. I don't know. She doesn't really like the camera, but I don't know. Maybe in the next few weeks. I unfortunately didn't film when we got back to the airport to see her and stuff because I was just wrecked. 15-hour flight killed us. So big shout out to her for picking us up from the airport and waiting an hour while we waited through customs and shit. And waited for our bags and whatnot. The daily-ish vlogs were awesome. What's the plan to keep up the momentum? I honestly don't. My car, none of my cars are at my workshop at the moment, which is going to be hard. But hopefully I'll get my comp car back in a couple of days so we can start putting that back together and stuff. But at the moment, I'm just having a couple of days off because, daily uploads in the States just fucking ruined me. But it was worth it, Everyone loved it, hopefully. So, yeah, it was good. Not too much jet lag yet. I don't think it's weird. I don't know. I had a really good sleep last night, and hopefully I can have a good sleep again tonight and kind of try and get my body back in the rhythm. So, yeah, the man, the myth, love the channel and watching you. Pro Drift. Cheers, Shandy. Appreciate that. What's your daily drive there? In what way? To a daily drive to my workshop or something? Or must have cost a boom. Yeah. That's why I thought I'd go live and you guys can ask questions. I've got a bunch of questions to answer on Instagram as well. So the daily content was sick. Good to hear your side of Drift Week. Cheers, Josh. Yeah, it is. I tried to make it so it was like all the other guys are like quite obviously professional and have editors and video guys and kind of have this, I guess, like a standard, I guess, to keep and stuff. And I was just out there fucking doing whatever I wanted. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that kind of stuff. What are the Americans like? Honestly, I cannot stress how amazing they were. All of them, they all treated us so well, looked after us, and made us just welcome. They were so good to us with everything they did, and had everything set up for us, or made sure that we were sorted, and made sure that we were happy and shit like that. So it was good. What happens to the graphics on the Z? The Z, the whole thing's wrapped. So that reedy kind of whatever the fuck color you'd call it, purple, whatever, is actually a wrap, and it is getting peeled off, and they are painting the car. I don't know what color, but it was meant to be painted for us, but they ran out of time. Does Aaron Losey not like Luke Finkel? Does it come across that way? Luke is epic. They have a love-hate relationship, those two, I think, in the way of they're both very black and white people. They say it how it is. and they do butt heads a little bit, but then they also have a lot of respect for each other, I think. Yeah, they're both good. They're all good. How was going back and forward from left to right hand drive? I felt the first couple of days, obviously, where left hand drive was very difficult because the track was so technical. But then once we got used to it and stuff, it was fine, and I'd happily drive it now. Like, it's not a problem. I don't find it an issue at all. And then when we came back, I drove the Mrs. 13 fucking back from the airport and stuff, and it was all good. It wasn't too bad. I like hit the window once or something, but that's all good. Hey, Dion. Hey, you like that? No comment. I don't know. Yeah, you guys had a bad run, I guess. I don't know. We had something break, but it was kind of like it was the old owner's kind of fault for not replacing the part originally. So, it's all good. They support me back here, so that's all right. Way better than Rudnick's effort. Congratulations. Why did you not like his videos? Shop Bro, it looked like was hard mahi over there, but the vids are getting heaps better. Yeah, it was definitely hard to keep the daily uploads and stuff like that going, but I fucking tried and gave it my best shot. And like, yeah, it was pretty hard work, but it definitely was worth it. And you guys have enjoyed it, and it's made my channel grow a lot. So that's fucking sweet. What's up, Jay? Good to see your member tag, brother. I hope good to have you back in the homeland. Yeah, I'm like happy to be back, but also I'm like, man, I miss everyone and like stuff like that. But obviously, it can't go on forever. Check your snap after. Here we go. Look, it'll be a filter of some sort, I guess. I know.
Look at these fucking gay cunts.
Oh, fucking hell, Michael.
Fuck these cunts still going at it, man. Fucking hell, bro.
Oh, I love it.
Let's fucking have a pash.
Have a pash. Yeah, gee, fuck. Guess. I mean, what's your drift car over there? I think I got used to seeing you all daily in drift car. So I've got an S13 comp car, S13 coupe, whatever they would call it over in the States or wherever you're from. Yeah, so it's an S13 coupe, and it is in a million pieces right now. Touche, we're pretty hard on stuff. Yeah, I think people I know a lot of the time people are blaming parts for breaking and shit. I'm like, bro, I've fucking seen how we were driving and how much. I don't think so in New Zealand I've never had an issue with my FDF stuff because I only drive it when I drive my comp car. Whereas like we were street driving shit for fucking thousands of miles. So it's it's going to fatigue that shit, I think. Yeah, people are blaming fucking shit for breaking, and I'm like, bro, that shit's had a fucking hard time. The man went and showed them how NZ does it. Cheers, brother. How many sets did you burn? We went through 24 tires, 24 265 semis. Villy knows. It's simple, subside. Yeah, the boy is home. Glad you're back. Yeah, bro, it's definitely good to be back. But yeah, as I said, I do miss everyone. Sean, how did you find uploading every day? Bro, hard work. Like, especially, so we'd finish at the track at like 6 or something. Then it was like an hour drive back to the Airbnb. Then by the time you have dinner or whatever, start up, like get everything off the computer. Then I'd get like I'd edit it till like, I don't know, it was like either 9 o'clock at night, or like I'd try and finish it and edit it by 10 o'clock. Then I let it render. Then I'd upload it by 1 a.m. and then go to sleep and then get up at 7 again. And it was very hard work. It honestly was, but it was definitely worth it. So when you move into the USA, nah, not yet anyway. Yeah, fucking I can't go wrong. Shout out from Oz, brother. Oh, shot, bro. Appreciate you. Gang 14, what's up, bro? First of all, welcome home, bro. Did you talk to Dean much? The photo was epic. Got me jealous. Yeah, I did talk to James Dean like a little bit. Just real casual conversation because he was just one of the boys. And And Becky, his partner, is really nice and just real talkative and stuff. We did get on the piss pretty hard and like went to the strippers all together and stuff, and that was sick. I've got a gangster photo of me and him and Becky like wasted as on the bus. It's great. Oh, cheer Levi Marlborough. Hex, I need your help, brother, when we get this car back together, put this big jigsaw puzzle back together. All right, Dion, good to see you, bro. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time, I'm sure. Sounds like gentleman hours to me. Hey, Rawadi, yeah, okay. Big fella. I've seen you doing mahi today, boy. How many of them did you manage to con into coming to New Zealand? Pretty much everybody. There was like legit, I don't know, 40-something drivers, plus their crew and shit, and it was like everyone wants to come to New Zealand. So we do have some things in the pipeline, and I have been talking to a lot of people about it. I'll give you a call later. Okay, sweet. Yeah, everyone pretty much wants to come to New Zealand, so I need to work out some way of doing that. What was the nicest food place you ate at? We went to some Texas barbecue place, like small little joint. There was no one there. Like, we were the only ones there. Fuck, it was beautiful. Fucking just melted in your mouth. Like barbecue, like they had brisket. What did we have? Ribs, pork belly, I think. And they had some like homemade sausages and shit. That was fucking gangster. Some little place in Texas down by Surfside, which is like way down on the Gulf of Mexico. Like, yeah, just this little place. Hex will be busy. Get out, boy. You'll be there too, Rowdy. Helping Marlborough out. Helping me out, Marlborough. Hex may be busy, but shortly Rory will come. Fuck off. What was the most favourite moment while you were there? I honestly can't pinpoint any of that. Just the whole experience was just fucking ridiculous. Everything's big in Texas. Oh shit, yeah. Fuck, it takes you an hour to get anywhere. Crazy. Texas is fucking huge. I'm pretty sure Texas is bigger than New Zealand. So like bigger than our whole country. So, but actually, what I'll do, I'll get into some of the Instagram questions so that people had some good ones actually. What's the biggest thing you learnt while drifting in the States? That left-hand drive is not as hard as I thought. Excuse me. That you don't need power. You don't need power to drift or have a good time. I know in New Zealand people are struggling with that. They just, want more power and stuff like that. But the 350Z that we had was like a 300 horse. Like, it was still plenty or something like that. They're actually stocked quite a lot. But it was actually fucking sick. Like, it was cool to just drive a low-powered car. We'd go through like 2 sets of tires a day maybe. And yeah, it just was quite enjoyable. Did Cal even sleep, bro? He worked his ass off. Yeah, old Calvin, he was a trooper. Like yeah, obviously he came with me and stuff and had a great time, but like he was out there helping Ruddy and everyone else. Like, fuck, it was good to see, and it was cool that he was involving himself, and I didn't have to worry about him. That's what I needed to do. I needed to take someone that was able to look after themselves in the way of they didn't have to just hang around me all day. And heaps of things, and like that wouldn't just fanboy over the situation and make a dick of themselves. Like, he was just all about it. He didn't care who people were. Like, he knew who they were, but he didn't make it like known, I guess. And like, he just was hanging out. Like, it was sick. It was so good to see. Like, half the time we weren't even hanging out. Like, we weren't even together. How's that Buc-ee's though, bro? I've got some beaver nuggets. Straight up, if you guys have never tried these, they're like they taste kind of like popcorn, like caramel popcorn. But yeah, I'm gonna save them for the weekend for Steph and the kids to try. Buc-ee's is fucking ridiculous, absolutely stupid. Like 100 petrol pumps. What the fuck you on that for? If you were doing that trip again, what would you do different? So obviously this time we rented a car, and we did all that, which was great. That was the best thing we could have done in the way of just having everything sorted. Like, I would have hated to go on there and had to work on a car before we started. The car was pretty much ready to go. We did a few things and stuff, bolt checks and whatnot. But yeah, it would have been a major to build a car and have it ready for that. So that was good. But next time I do want to buy a car and build it, and we're in talks at the moment. And hopefully when it gets close to the time to when we do another one, there is a Drift Week 7 happening in February, which I can't go to, but there's a Drift Week 8 hopefully coming up in a year's time or something. So I might go over to the States before then, maybe, depending on money. It's all going to come down to money and time. So we'll see. But I would like to buy a car and build something that's very basic. I want a 4-door so I could take more people. I would like to involve a lot more people in the trip. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. I missed Tinoki Drift. Did he get caught up in drifting? No, Naoki's drifting at Drift Week 7. We were on Drift Week 8. We were on Drift Week 6. How was the car to slide compared to E13? The car was all right, I think. Yeah, it was pretty good. I really enjoyed driving it. It drove really well. Had heaps of casters, so you could just snap to lock quite fast. But it was good. Drive it kind of like a sim. You were quite hard on the clutch, just giving it the big wadars, but it was all good. No, it was good fun, definitely. Different being on the left-hand side, but it was good. We made it work. You and Calvin were such a good duo. Hope you two go on more trips together. Loving the content. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I think I've told people like in the past that me and Calvin are friends. Don't get me wrong. Like we're friends and we know each other. You know, blah blah blah. But we never really hung out. And then when I rang him up, I was like, bro, this could be the go. And it was actually a really good choice, I think. Obviously, there's heaps of people that I'd love to have gone with and stuff. But for what we did, yeah, I think we worked really well together. And we didn't have any issues. We didn't have any dramas together, or like we didn't fight or anything. It was good. We like hung out all fucking day, or like a lot of the time, every day, obviously. But it was good. We really did gel. And he was really good. He knew what I was doing and what I was trying to achieve out of the trip. So he let me do that, and he was real supportive of that, and would be like, "Bro, you go and do video while I'll work on the car, or grab the camera and we'll video this part, or have you done this today? Have you videoed that? Have you seen this, that, and the other?" Or he'd just simply be like, "Bro, I'll drive while you be on your phone, you know, in the passenger seat. I'll just be on social media doing fucking photos and reels and stories and stuff like that." So yeah, it was good. What was it like as a drifter yourself to experience Luke Fink's driving? Oh, like I said, like I've been for many rides and stuff, and like when I drive and stuff, it's all good. But like he is one of the most impressive drivers to go for a ride with. It's fucking next level. He is a fucking machine. Fucking love the videos, bro. Got a question. Is there any holy fuck moments that spring to mind? One on the first day when we first picked up the car, we were driving it on the motorway or freeway or whatever back to our hotel, and it was raining, and it was my first time driving the car, first time driving left-hand drive on the motorway, doing like 70 mile an hour, and we hit a big puddle and like just pulled us into the guardrail, or like pulled us into the concrete wall or whatever. We didn't hit it obviously, but it was sketchy as shit. And like mainly the driving in the rain was the dodgiest part. Like one of the days we were on the way to the track, one of the last days, and like we were doing 40 mile an hour because it was so bad, and the car just didn't like it. And then we just realigned it when we got to the track, and it was fine after that. But yeah, no bad ones. When Cal broke that compression arm, that was a bit of a holy fuck moment. We were lucky it happened at the track at a slow speed, so that was good and nothing to hit. Get a Seffi into the States, show them how NZRB start. I'd love to. I was singing the RBs over there, and there was none on Drift Week and stuff, and they're like, bro, do not bring an RB. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works. Whether it's their fuel or something, just RBs do not work over there very well. It's crazy. I don't know. It's weird. How long have you known Cal for? I've known Cal, you and him made a fucking killer team. I've known Cal for fucking, I would say 5-6 years through D1 and stuff like that. But like I said earlier, we don't hang out and stuff. Like when we do see each other, it's great. But we're not, best of friends. But we weren't, sorry. But it was just, perfect duo to go away with. And like I said, he held his own. would go off on his own. Like I didn't have to look after him as such at all. Like we were just doing our own thing, and yeah, he was fucking awesome. First off, big ups to you and Cal, repping NZ. But do you regret dropping your sex with the hot chip challenge? Fuck no. Like after I saw what those guys were going through, we were watching videos of people on YouTube doing it, and I was like, I don't want to do that. But yeah, it was fucking horrible to watch. Like it was impressive how they managed to handle that shit. What's your next plans for your next video? I don't really have a plan because I don't have any of my cars at my workshop, so I'm not sure. I might do one tomorrow. I might do a public, make a video of a bit of a cost breakdown, maybe. Because I've had so many people ask me, like, how much did it cost? What's involved? How do you do things? So I'm going to try and make a video about that tomorrow, maybe. And I'll have that up Sunday night, possibly. But I've got my kids this weekend, so I kind of want to just chill with them, and haven't seen them for 3 weeks. So, yeah. Cal was the real MVP, 100%. Did you get a chance to do any motorbike riding while you were there? Fuck. Yeah, bro. Fuck straight up, G. A 600cc 2-stroke, bro. Hit power band, bro. We were on. What was your favorite non-drifting activity or memory over there? Honestly, most of the fun had was not drifting. Like, I'll tell anyone this. Like, I would happily go back and not drift. I would happily just go and hang out, purely just for the people. Like, that's what made the trip. Honestly, like just at the Airbnbs playing fucking. We had electric, like digital Monopoly on this fucking big what's it called, like tablet thing, and there was 6 of us playing Monopoly. Like, yeah, it's just like it's just the people. Honestly, like going out for lunches and shit. You know, like going out for lunch with Jimmy Oakes and Fielding Shredder and all these big guys that are famous, and it's just casual as fuck. On the interstate, yeah, my bad. I was along for the ride. Thanks for sharing. No worries, Demo Dawn. Tell us the best drunken moment that didn't make camera roll. I heard Calv likes the strippers. Bro, I'm going to tell you this. So we went to the strippers. It was like a bus tour. Like we were all on a bus, went to the strippers. There was like 70 people on this bus. People were standing up and shit. It was fucking loose. They had bottles of vodka going around, like straight bottles of vodka. People taking swigs out of it and shit. Calvin grabs this bottle of vodka. Everyone's like, chug the vod. So away he goes, and he was just nailing this fucking thing. Jesus. And then by the time we got to the strip club, he was wrecked. He couldn't walk. He was just wasted. Like could hardly walk. Off he goes inside, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, fuck it. I'm just like, bro, he was out of control. So I had to take his fucking FPOS card off him and his wallet just so he didn't spend any money there. Had to look after the bro, but it was awesome. Everyone loved him. The next day, or the next few days, he was a legend after that. People loved him. Did you learn anything new drifting, or do those ladies drift the same? I didn't learn too much, other than learning left-hand drive. I don't think I physically learned much to drift or how to drift or any certain ways. I just simply learned how to drive left-hand drive. That was really about it. Did Jimmy and the get Jimmy and the boys over here? 100%. They're coming one day. I don't know when, but we'll sort it out. Maybe they just can't build an RB. No, honestly, I don't know what it is. Whether it's their shitty fuel, that's 93 and stuff. I don't know. It's just simply we've got good RBs. When are the US boys coming to New Zealand? There's a lot to sort out because obviously if they come here, they need things to video and things to work with and stuff. So, yeah, we'll work that out, hopefully. Hey, man, hello from Ohio in the USA. How was it driving with Aaron? He's a local guy around us. Which Aaron, bro? Sorry. There's a couple of Aarons on the trip. But if you're meaning Losi, I didn't drive with many people, to be honest. It was like I honestly didn't even drive that much, to be fair. Yeah, it was just sick to be a part of it. You know, like that was the best part. What are you? Hang on, guys. My girlfriend Stephanie says that I need to apologize for all the shit talking about the SRs. Sorry, team, but yeah, the old SR gave Ruddy a bit of shit. It was funny. It's good seeing Kiwis spreading their wings for a change. Yeah, I'm definitely trying. You know, that was the definite goal of this trip, was just to get into those kind of circles of these guys, and they are honestly amazing. Like, yeah, we watch them on YouTube and stuff, and we're fans of them and stuff, but they were fucking amazing. How cracking up, bro. That's the best. Mean, bro. Love the content. How good's Jimmy Oaks? Yeah, again, it's simply okay. Like, goes down to the first time that I met Jimmy. He was with the Drift Games boys. They turned up to Losey's to pick up their car. I shook Dave's hand. I shook Josh's hand. I shook Adam's hand, Wayne's hand. And then Jimmy was standing at the back, and I went to shake his hand, and he was like, fuck off. Gave me a big hug and was like, bro, so stoked that you're here. You made it. And because we've been talking for years, and now to hang out with him and stuff, and like, he's just been absolutely amazing. Like, I'm the biggest fanboy and got the biggest fucking man crush on him, but he's just so good, and he made the trip just that much special. That's that much more special. So yeah, it was good. Have you talked to Jimmy before Drift Week over social, or was Drift Week the first time, and what was it for you meeting Jimmy in person? Well, I guess that's just what I was talking about. Sorry, I didn't read that comment, but yeah, me and Jimmy have been friends Instagram friends for about 2 or 3 years now, because my S13 used to be yellow. He liked yellow cars. He likes S13s. He somehow followed me, and then we started talking. I've been following him on YouTube since he was at like 100,000 subs, and he's at like 460 now. So, yeah, we had been talking before that. So, and he knew I was coming and stuff, and he was stoked. So, would a Japan trip be on your cards? Oh, 100%. That's definitely something we do want to do one day. It's just simply money and time and everything, you know. So, yeah, we'll see. Old cousin Rory's here. G'day, Rory. Sounds like Matsuri pre-COVID days. It was fucking hectic, straight up. Like, on track was loose. Like, the whole track was a train. It was fucking mean. If you're building a Drift Week car in the US, assuming stock is possible with 4 doors, what are your options? A G37, Cadillac CTS-V, or BMW? I would like to go for a G37, purely because I know Nissan's a little bit more than, or I know Nissan's a lot more than anything else. And a few of the guys have them, and you can get parts for them quite easily and lock kits and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely a G37. One of the boys, Tyler, actually sent me a Instagram message today about one that's for sale in his area or something, but I can't afford to buy one right now. You're tearing up just telling that yarn. Shush, brother. Don't you fucking tell people that. You bastard. Go work on your fucking shitbox. Yeah, you guys seem like you already knew each other before Drift Week, even when he called you his NZ cousin. Yeah. He, but yeah, I don't know if you guys watch his channel and Ruddy's channel and like everyone's channel that was around. Whenever he was around, it was a good time, and we're just shit talking and giving each other shit. And he let me drive his car, which was like fucking goals, and like he was just fucking amazing. He's younger than me, but he was like a big brother. Got any events? Fuck, where are we? Got any events in the pipeline? Got some good motivation flowing from the trip. Hope to make it to some events this summer. My next event that I'm running is Rotary Reunion in February, the 24th, 25th, 26th of February. And then I've got to organise the other dates for throughout the year. Would love to see you take another trip back to the States one day and do a tour of the boys' shops. Like, go visit Jimmy and Ruddy and all them and check out all their shit. Be dope. Oh, 100%. Like, Jimmy's already said, like, he's building a spare room at his house. And he's like, bro, you have to come stay. Like, it's always there when you want it. So, yeah, just whenever you're ready, come back and hang out. So, yeah, it's fucking, like, you don't get that. You know, it's amazing how inviting he is. And everybody, like, I've got friends in fucking every state now, pretty much, and they're all like, bro, come stay at my house whenever you want to. Like, we'll make some shit happen, and you can fly over and stay and whatnot. It's fucking cool that the boys are like that. You know, you can't can't thank them enough. Apology accepted. Right, what else do we have on Instagram? What's my best pie and drink combo? Definitely a butter chicken pie and a V. That's like a drift day fucking breakfast. Butter chicken pie from BP and a V. What was the most memorable thing you both recall on your trips to the USA? Like I said earlier, there's so many memories. It's unbelievable. But maybe, I don't know, maybe even just one of my best memories is legit me and Jimmy just sitting in his car having like a heart to heart about life. And him just telling me things that no one else knows really, and like just being boys. Like and Ruddy, like, we stayed with Ruddy the whole trip with the Finks, everyone, and it was just normal. Like, it was weird. Like, it was so sick. It was fucking awesome. And is there anything you both wish you did differently, driving, prioritized? Not really. Like, the trip was the trip, and we had a fucking good time doing it. Next time, maybe, like, we spent $200 on tools and $100 on a jack, but like, there's a few things you could probably do. Maybe like, I'd like to have a car and you get a roof racks and a little trailer maybe and get it fully set up. But because we had the support truck, it was fine. So it was all good. We had a good time. Is there some sort of fee you pay to go on Drift League to go towards tracks Airbnbs? The entry fee is $3,000 US, which made it like $5,200 or something New Zealand. So yeah, it was. It's not cheap, but it's fucking a hell of an experience. It's unbelievable. Tay, how good are RB engines? Mate, they're the fucking only way. The only way. How crazy is Bucky's? Honestly, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I've got a memory here, so I'm gonna get into those when the kids are here this weekend. They'll love them, hopefully. So yeah, yo, butter chicken pie. How good are the road legal drift cars? That's what I couldn't get over. Like, it was like weird. You'd all leave the track. Everyone would load their shit on their roof racks, on their trailers, on their little car trailer thing that they had, on their racks that they had on their tow bars behind the cars and shit. Load up, and then you'd all just bomb down the interstate or the freeway or whatever. And like, it was just normal. Like, it was crazy. Like, we, if you guys saw the bombing the streets of Houston video, we were 4 cars with radios in them. The boys had radios each, and they were just doing like bumper to bumper drafts and bump drafting each other down the motorway and going through tolls and like, just crazy driving a drift car like that, or like all of them, and just open on the street like it was not a problem. Like, we got pulled over. He didn't give a shit. It was weird. Like, yeah, you couldn't do that shit here. I hope the trip was good, bro. Goals. Yeah, shot Tay. It was fucking eye-opening, that's for sure. How's the trip going, cuz? Bro, I'm already home, Rory. Brother, I am home, cousin. Was it strange drifting at a police station? Yeah, that was weird. At Houston Police Academy, it was sick. Like, but that's what they need. They need a training ground for the cops to learn how to drift or drive or do maneuvers and shit. Like, over the back was the SWAT fucking training area. They had a helicopter up there. They fucking all this shit. It was unreal. Yeah, HPA was sick. Like, they were like, you need to not go out of the bounds because they will arrest you. Like, it's trespassing if you go here and here. And it was just yeah, it was weird, but it was cool. Definitely cool. We just want to know who you are, cousin Rory. I better start saving. I'm keen. Yeah, it's the most expensive. Like, yeah, I'll talk about it all in tomorrow's video, or in Sunday's video that I'll make tomorrow, maybe if I have time. It's been hard on the wallet, but you have to do it. It's one of those things that, we just had to make happen. And yeah, it's been crazy. And I've had a lot of support from a lot of people to make that happen. Do you think more police training grounds around the world need to do that? 100%. Like, it wasn't, you could see it wasn't a big area, but man, you could do a lot with it. So it was definitely good. What's up, Sly NZ? Open up to drifting. Yeah, it was sick. Like, I would if you had like an area like HPA, that's all you need. Like, it's like kind of a big oval with drift tracks in the middle of it and shit, and like, fuck, it was sick. It was honestly so much fun. Yeah, maybe one day I'll build something like that, but yeah, it's crazy. Fuck, I'm so tired. My eyes are gonna fall out of my head. What else have we got? More questions about Jimmy, which is I've kind of informed everyone on. Yeah, let me know. Hit me up with any other questions you guys have. Or else if it dies off, I'll pretty much go to sleep. I'm a zombie right now. That 15-hour flight home just ruined us. I think we got like 4 or 5 hours sleep, but fuck, it was hard work. It was definitely hard work. What's the plan now you're back? I have 5 weeks to build my pro car or my comp car back to going again because round one is the 6th of January and my car's a bare shell. So that's pretty much my focus now is to get that going back together. I do have to go back to work on Monday, so I've got to do that and just try and financially recover. But yeah, I'm just going to pump out my comp car. What's up with Luke? He hasn't uploaded in a few days. So they have just arrived in New York State. Yeah, in the state of New York, not in New York City. So they've been on the road for the last 3 days to get there. So that's probably why, I would say. What were fuel prices like? Good question. So we were in an area, it was like $2.90 a gallon, like US dollars a gallon, which is like 3.7 liters. So pretty much the same price as us, but for a gallon. So they get like three or four times more than us. So yeah, I didn't find it too bad at all. It was like $50 to fill up the car. So it was all good. Any advice for someone considering doing Drift Week 8? One, do it. Just somehow make it happen. But you need to be prepared. It's like, we all know that I'm fucking useless at mechanics and shit. But, sorry. You need to have someone that does know what they're doing. Like, I was very lucky to have Kelvin with me. He was a massive help on the whole thing. But yeah, just need to be prepared. Like, it's not a sprint race. The thing is, it's not a sprint. It's a fucking marathon. You got to keep your car going. You've got to stay on top of everything. Bolt check shit. You've got to really work for it. It's not an easy thing, but it's definitely rewarding. After being over there for 2 weeks and seeing how they do shit, what things do you think you or others could implement over here in NZ that would make things better or run smoother? They run shit so dodgy compared to us that I don't think there's anything we could do here that would pass like that. T-shirt and shorts and no worries. Fuck, it was crazy. I don't think that they would. There's not really much you could probably implement over here. I don't think. Any plans on going to Japan at any point? That is where I do want to go. But I would like to go with a group of people, like whether I jack up with Mayhem Inc. boys or something, we all go together. That is somewhere I do want to go, but who knows? It all comes down to money and time. Good stuff. Take it easy, mate. 5 weeks ain't much, but with what Cal did overnight in the US with Redneck, you just got this. Yeah, Cal isn't actually on my team. He's actually he is in my class. He's actually a competitor of mine. So but. The boys will get it sorted. Like, yeah, I've got a lot of support here, so I'm sure we can smash it out and make it all happen. So yeah, when are you coming to Drift Finks track? We do want to go over to the Aussie and stuff at some point, but Luke's in America for a while yet, so he's still in America for like another month. So I'm not sure. We'll get over there one day. Hey bro, love the dailies between yourself, Luke, and Rudnick. I was able to be there with you guys. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. And we were all pushing hard. Like, obviously, Reddy's got that, so he just fucking bashes out videos, no worries. But it was definitely hard for me, but it was definitely worth it. So and I'm glad everyone did enjoy it and stuff. So that was good. The track's also closed in New Zealand, makes it good spot for a drift week. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be another drift week in New Zealand. People are telling me to run one, but I do not want to. I just want to go along and be a part of it. So, yeah, maybe we'll get some of these guys out for that. But it's just not the same. Like, after doing the one in America, because you can't drive on the street, it's not the same. It was great, don't get me wrong, but Yeah, the street drifting is crazy. Cuzzy Rory in the chat. Did Luke talk about the future of Archie as it possibly being sold? Oh, sorry, I wouldn't be able to answer that. I have not a clue. They didn't speak of anything, so I don't know. Can you tell me what shibby means? Shibby is like, you know how we say she'll be right? Like, she'll be right. And it's just shibby. Like, yeah. There you go, Josh. Bit of a life thing. Like, yeah, she'll be right. Not sold yet. Yeah, she'll be right. Yeah, come on, Josh. Fuck, you should know these things, man. What else have we got? Yes, Stephanie, I should be going to bed soon. Don't get me wrong, I'm fucking knackered. Fuck, I just got a message. There's a group chat for Drift Week, and Alex and some of the boys with the G35 and stuff, they are still on the road. They're on their way back to Washington State, which is fucking ages away. It was like a 38-hour drive or something. So yeah, they're still on the road. Like that shows you how crazy it is. Like, a lot of these guys came from further than me. What's the plans for your track car? Anything new? Nah, my comp car is pretty much getting put back together. It's got new bearings in it. It's been down at E5 Turbo, down at Chicken. Checked it over while I was away. Put new bearings in it. Didn't need it, but just while he was able to, he chucked some new bearings in it, and that's really about it. And now I'm just gonna bang it all back together pretty much and get it repainted, like just fresh panels and stuff, and then get out there. That jet lag is a bitch, eh, bro? It's crazy. Like, fuck, it's only 10 to 9. But I'm trying to like stay up late to then sleep in properly and stuff. So we'll see. One day we're gonna see all the lads jet boating and bungee jumping. One day. Fuck off, I'm not bungee jumping. But yes, I do want to get them all to New Zealand and do all that kind of shit. Cheer all right, Cuzzy Rory. Luke must be heading to Max's house. Yeah, they're at Max's house now. They got there about 2 or 3 hours ago, and they're staying there for Thanksgiving and stuff. So there's a couple of events up there. So yeah, that's what they're doing. Who is James McManaway? This dude Chase's dad. I'm pretty sure his son Chase. Yeah, he's a bit of an out of it character, but yeah, his daddy James looks after him pretty well. If you got James money, you can look after Chase. Chase RB McManaway. Where is everybody gone? Oh, Rory's still here. What the fuck is Rory talking about? Who knows? Yeah, I'll find a photo that is only good for everyone's eyes that's on here. Where is it? I don't know if it's going to be able to show, or I don't know if it's going to. Where is it? Oh man, recent photos. There it is. So that there is a photo of me, James Dean, and Becky on the bus heading home from the strippers. Yeah, that's a bit of a life memory. But yeah, he was awesome. He was just one of the boys having a good time and easy to talk to, and yeah, it was just sick. Leave Cuzzy Rory alone. He's your number one supporter. How loose is Luke Fink on the streets, bro? We're doing like 100 mile an hour on the freeway on the fucking whatever interstate, because he's just it was fucking loose. It was crazy. It's the goat and James Dean and his wife. Yeah, Becky and James were great people to meet. He was great. How tall is he? He looks huge. Bro, I was up to his fucking shoulders. He is one high motherfucker. Like, he is so high. Um, it was crazy. Like, he's so fucking tall. And on the bus, he had to like crouch down a little bit to walk in the aisle. It was fucked up. Freeway mungies. Yeah, like Luke was doing donuts and shit on the toll road and shit. Like, and then we'd go down on an on ramp and he just drifted and shit. It was crazy. Would have loved to see Becky and T driving and ride alongs together, sharing tips and stuff. Yeah, that would have been cool. I don't think Becky drove at all, or neither did Tiana, to be honest. Any plans to get the American drivers out for a choice event? Yes, yes and no. When they do come to New Zealand, I do want to just have them go to, like, I want to get, we've got a few talks of pro drivers coming. I want them to drive my car at an event that I'm not running, so that I can enjoy it and help them and be there with them. But then I do want to get, like, say, Jimmy and Dave Egan and those kind of boys out, and then I will run an event for them. So to make it worth their while and stuff. But yeah, each person that does come out will have like a different experience, and like I'll organize different stuff for them depending on their time and stuff like that. So yeah, but meeting some really cool people, it's been fucked up. Like, it's crazy to yeah, like, I don't know, like you see them online, like David Mesker, who is like one of Adam Elzey's like good mates that drives with him a lot. He was staying with us all week, and it was just sick. Like, it wasn't a big deal. And he's just one of the boys. Collie is shredding and having a hoot in Japan at the moment. Good to watch. Yeah, I haven't actually watched anything. I'm so far behind on everyone's videos because I was just pumping my own out and stuff. I didn't have time to catch up on everyone else's, and now I'm just like, maybe tomorrow or something when I wake up. The boys are on. Sup, Zach? Turbo, I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Yeah, it's good to be home, but I do miss the whole thing. But back to reality. Got to pay to play. So or play to pay. Fuck it. It's crazy how much shit cost over there. It's fucked up, but it was worth it. Some events, some private days, so it's not so overwhelming. Yeah, 100%. I don't want it to be like just in their face. I want them to be able to get comfortable in the car and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Do you feel like as a New Zealand YouTuber, you have it harder to grow? Oh, 100%. It is so hard here to grow a channel. That's why the Mayhem Boys moving to Aussie, because there's just more content there and stuff like that. It's definitely hard. Like, and I don't want to bore you guys like by just building my car every day, because that's what it's pretty much going to be for the next month. So I apologize in advance. What's ballpark figure to do a drift week? So I'm going to make a video hopefully tomorrow about the whole lot. Talk over a few things about how much it costs and stuff like that. But if you're from New Zealand, if you're gonna go with two of you, it's around about a 40 grand exercise, give or take. But yeah, 40 grand will get you there, like, get you comfortable for two of you. That's crazy. But the exchange rate's shit at the moment. You should vlog your daily life, bro. It'd be good to see you on the high app. I don't know. I don't know. It might be interesting, but dropping sparkles. Oh, fuck. Off at people's houses. Maybe. Thanks, man. I'll be watching that one. Yeah, I'll do a full breakdown a little bit of everything maybe tomorrow, which will be on Sunday's video. I'll put it up on Sunday. But I want to try and make a video of how much it costs and shit. Would a big end bearing of stop different? Sorry, brother. What do you mean? Fucking Ben Hobson, his car came to a grinding halt when he threw a leg out of bed. What's your day job? I work for a company called Hudson Transport, and we transport mainly sparpools around. My boss owns a sparpool shop, so I drop sparpools off at people's houses with a little crane. Hard, bro. Would be keen to see what your day to day's like. I don't know. I just don't want it to be boring. Like, I want to do a day in the life of one day when I have an interesting day happening, but I don't know. I don't want to be, I don't know, boring and shit like that. Maybe. Remember, people stick around and watch for personalities, not just cars and drifting. Yeah, I appreciate that, but I don't know. I just don't know what people want to see in the way of like. I don't want it to be boring, like I say, and stuff like that. It's yeah, I don't know. I know people. A lot of people are like, oh, bro, like any content's good content and whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. Obsessive media, super stoked for you, bro. Looked like an absolutely amazing trip, amazing people met, and contacts made, memories for life. 100%, bro, Mike. It's been fucking ridiculous. Like now, like just tonight, like I have been yarning to Rome Charpentier. He wants to come out. He's in Vegas at the LA at the moment at the LA Auto Show, and like I just casually talk to them like it's not a big deal anymore. Like it's crazy how that shit works, and like I said earlier, you watch them on YouTube and stuff like that, but then you meet them and like you're like, oh shit, but then they're like just the boys and they want to know everything about you as well, and they're a fan of what you're doing. And like like I said earlier, me and Jimmy were sitting in his car for like half an hour having a heart to heart about life and like talking about like my kids and my girlfriend and how what I'm doing, and like we like it's crazy. Like that's the shit that made it really worth it for me, I think, is the relationships that I've built over that time. Remember, you don't know if you don't try. I'll watch. I appreciate that, Sean. Maybe I just I don't know. We have to see. I had some. How was it back at the hospital again today? Getting fucking tests and shit done on my heart. So I don't know. Maybe do a lot in day in the life of and go and get X-rays and tests and fucking all this shit together. What is up, DJ Automotive Carnage? Make sure you guys do head over to his channel. Fucking hit that subscribe button and help the bro out. He helped me get to the States, so I really appreciate you, brother. Yeah, fucking crazy. Hope you got home safe too, brother, and keep coming to New Zealand. But we do need to catch up when you're up back, and you definitely have to hit me up, and we'll fucking go out for lunch or dinner or fucking beer or whatever's happening, and you can come check out my cars and stuff. We can help put it together. Darren, I personally think the banter and shit talking was the best part of Drift Week videos. You can only watch so many in-car videos at one time. Yeah, for sure. It was, like I said earlier, I think, it's about the people. Like, I would happily go to Drift Week and not drive. Like, yeah, the driving was cool, don't get me wrong, and it was great to experience that. But if I went again, I would happily save fucking thousands and just go and hang out. But I don't think you can. That's not possible. So you have to try and I think you have to go as a driver and a passenger or as a co-driver. So I don't know, maybe we'll see what Aaron says next time, maybe, and see what happens. But yeah, or I'd go with someone else and help them and kind of introduce them to everybody and help them find their feet. It was awesome content, bro. Seeing you with Rodnock and Max representing the Kiwi, mean Mahi. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Max is a good dude as well. Always giving Brady shit, and like it's one of those situations like your best friends give you the most shit. So it was cool. The banter and shit talks was good laughs. Lucky you didn't have to do the chip challenge. Holy fuck, yes, it was unreal. Fuck that. No, thank you. One thing missing was the tap and die set. Add it to the list on the next trip. Fuck that. I'm not fucking taking an SR. I'm not doing an SR on that trip. No, thank you. Hello, dude. Look forward to it. But what's with you getting tests on your heart? Everything is kind of okay. Long story, but it can't kill me, so that's the good thing, I guess. Did you go to Macca's or Wendy's and what's the food like? We did. We went to McDonald's at the airport on the way home because Calvin wanted to try it, and it was weird. Like the patties were like dry. It was weird, and the buns tasted a bit different. Not too bad, but it was a bit different. Yeah, 100%, bro. It was crazy to see how quick you got on with all the boys over there. Like shit, how often do people get to meet James Dean, etc.? Pat yourself on the back. You're doing awesome. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. You know, like you hang out with these guys, and it was just normal. Like staying. I've watched Meska drive with Adam Alzey multiple times over years and stuff like that, and Jimmy and like Ruddy and stuff like that. But they are there for the same reason we were there, and it's just everyone having a good time. And it was like the best thing you could have done in the way of hanging out with people. But,
Right.
good night.
I'll see you tomorrow afternoon with the girls.
Yep.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, so having the previous contacts with them, like Link ECU had flicked Dave Egan a message and stuff saying that I was going to be there. I've talked to Dave a little bit before going, but then now like I would happily message him and like he'd message back, and you know we've built these relationships with people that are big deals, I guess, you know, but they're just the boys. It's great. Alex, what was your first drift car? My first drift car is my S13, pretty much, because yeah, I had the Ceph before that, but it didn't go, had no motor. So yeah, I'd say the S13. I don't know why Chris didn't take his 370. Multiple reasons that he might share. His 370 needed to be good for the LZ Fest that's coming up, or LZ Invitational. He wanted to take the SR to give it a good run and stuff and try that out. If it was good, it would have been sweet, but he had a bit of bad luck. But it is what it is. Calvin sorted him out. Would you ever do a season of FD in Japan or Aussie? No, I want to. If I was going to go and compete somewhere and do something, I would like to go and do clutch kickers in the States, possibly. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I don't really want to compete anywhere else. I just want to drive places now, I think. Good night, Mum. Yeah, shot Josh. Excited for your future events here. Yeah, you should be. You have to come up, Mike. Yeah, there are things in the pipeline to get these guys here and to introduce them to everyone here. The reason I went on that trip was to get the contacts and know the people, because you can talk to someone on the online for however long you fucking want, but until you meet them is when you actually build a relationship with them. So, yeah, I want to get them here so everyone in New Zealand can meet them, have a chance to meet the people that they watch on YouTube and stuff like that, because not everyone can afford to go to the States and shit and go hang out with them. So, or you're never going to get the opportunity to. So I was like, well, okay, let's go over there, build a relationship, and then get them back here so that everyone else can meet them and have a good time with them, you know. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think, yeah, we'll see. Surely a trip to Ibisu. Yeah, I do want to go to Japan, but for now, it's just need to financially recover from this first, and then go from there. Hard out Zoom calls and screens only go so far. 100%, Dave. Like it's like me and Jimmy. I would class him as a friend before I got there. Like we'd been talking for years anyway. But the moment we met, like he gave me the biggest hug and was like, "Bro, so stoked you came." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, how did I get this? Like, it was crazy." Love when you guys were on the golf cart and chilling in the store. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Like chilling in fucking Lowe's or whatever. But that's what it was like, you know. Like Matt, who's Ruddy's fucking filmer, chilling. Like he's a really good dude and really nice. Same with Max, you know. And everyone's from such different backgrounds. It was crazy. Is Rome really as nice as he makes out on vids? 1000%. He is honestly one of the nicest guys I met on the Drift Week. Like, yeah, he's very similar to Jimmy in the way of just so inviting and so talkative and interested and shows interest in what I'm doing or asks things and like just fucking seems to give a fuck. But and yeah, he's oh sorry, that's me dangling with this one. I'll leave that alone. Axel, no, I don't have Axel anymore. He lives with Hannah. What's the plans for next year with the drifting season? D1 starts in January the 6th, which I need to get my car done for that. And then, yeah, season runs till like end of April. Then after that, I do not know. I'm very on the fence on where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do, what I want to do. Yeah, that's all good. Sup, Caleb? How are you, brother? Streeto, street legal drifter, drift car. Cuzzy Rory, he reckons. Okay, big guy. We're at the hour mark, team. So if anyone has any questions, make sure you hit them in the comments because I will be keen to go to sleep very shortly. It's 9 o'clock and I'm just like my eyes are hanging out. What about doing the Twitch or YouTube streaming while driving in FD here in NZ? Be a good way to grow the channel. I could probably go live on YouTube at D1 maybe. I don't know. We could probably do that. Bailey, how's it going, bro? Hope all is well. Bro, same shit in Oz. The Macca's patties in NZ are way better. But boy, don't get me started on NZ potato and gravy. I'll have a fucking food, what's it called? Voting thing when you're here. We have to go out for a good feed. Come have a ride in D1 WA Perth. Yeah, I do have some friends in Perth that want me to get over there and shit. It's just simply time and money is my biggest problem. Money is the biggest one, but yeah, we'll get there one day. I definitely want to get there one day. We'll grow this channel up and make things happen. Yeah, I think we will get there one day for sure. I promise. When's your next event in NZ? I'm keen to get the Olga going for a few hoons. Rotary Reunion is my next one in February. So yeah, end of February. So that's my next event that I'm running. And then yeah, there's a whole bunch more that I need to release and sort out dates for and stuff. I think you guys were in the party house with the best characters. Yeah, 100%. Like that was the whole point of the Airbnb group that we had. We had a whole bunch of good people that were just a good time. Like there was no shit. It was great. It was perfect. Like full live camera set on your car and stuff would be pretty sick. Yeah, it's just real hectic and it's pretty hard on the old data and stuff. And like my phone gets so fucking hot when you do that stuff, going live and whatnot. But maybe we can see what happens next year. How did you find out about Drift Week in Texas? I'll talk about this in the next video that I post up about how Drift Week came about and stuff. But simply, I wanted to go to Australia, but it was the same price to fly to America than it is Australia. So I was going to do that. And then I messaged Jimmy saying that I was keen to come to America. Then he said Drift Week was on. So then I was like, okay, shit. Then I messaged Aaron Losey, and then the rest is history. Can we do Street Fighters in July? Did I tell you when it is? I'm pretty sure it's not July. It's somewhere. It's earlier, I think. I'll try to get my 20B loose down there. Yes, brother. Big fan. 20B. The big gear. Good night, Cody. Have a good sleep, bro. What do we got here? Honestly, how good is Luke? He is one of the best. I would say he's the best driver I've ever been for a ride with. Like he's got some next level shit. Yeah, he's fucking unreal. What's up, Andrew? Hey, babe. Yeah, we need to come work on designing our cars because the season's fucking coming up very fast and I have nothing organized. Sorry, bro. We'll come sit down and smash it out. Wait, same price to fly to US than Oz. How cheap were your US tickets? So, yeah, again, I'll go over this, but it was $2,300 to fly to Australia for the weekend. Don't know why. And then my flights to America were $1,800. Yeah. Yeah, because American Airlines were doing like a sale or some shit. No one does. Surely Jetstar throw you in the luggage for $20. Yeah, Jetstar, bingo. What's your picks for cheaper tax cars in New Zealand at the moment? I honestly don't know. I don't know what's cheap. Nothing's cheap these days for a cheap hack. maybe an Altezza or something, but I don't know. You need a bit more than that. Maybe, I don't know, 2K to Oz. That's some suspicious ass pricing. Yeah, it was 2,300 to go to Brisbane. I think I was going, and I was like, no, yeah, I don't know. I'll see how much Clutch Kickers is to go to Tampa, and it was like 2,600. And then we booked our flights to Dallas, and American. By then, American Airlines had come up with their sale. It was meant to be originally 1,400, but then we missed that one and got $1,800 tickets. Nothing is cheap, yeah, bro. It's not, 100% not. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I am actually going to go to sleep now. I am absolutely shot. I do appreciate all of you guys for being online with me tonight. Hopefully, I've answered a few questions for you guys, give you a bit of insight. I will be doing a video hopefully tomorrow that will be out on Sunday night, and you guys can kind of get to know or get a bit more in depth of how expensive things were over there and shit like that. How much was it to hire your drift car in Texas? Again, brother, I'll go over that on Sunday's video. Reunite loudly, Rowdy. Go work on your car, man. Quit mucking around. Awesome rundown. We'll watch the start. Cheers, bro. Thank you, Dave. Night, bro. Put a rotor in the 13G. Your shout, X. You're on, brother. I am. Oh, you're on Smoko again, Rowdy. On your 13th Smoko of the night. Oh, I'm interrupting you again. Oh, sorry, more bro. I was actually going to come out to your house tonight, you dickhead. I've got some axles for you. Chirp. All right, team. Thank you very much. We will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned for, Sunday night, hopefully. Cheers, bro. Rest up, and we'll see you waiting for the next upload. I appreciate you. Give us a hand. Fuck you, Ra. You don't deserve a hand. I'll give you a hand. Sweet, guys. Thank you. What's 1 plus 3G? 13. Fuck off. Go work on that S15, you faggots. All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you all later.